The following audio is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to Fedori, everyone. My name is Tony, otherwise known as Slade. I am your DM for this wonderful evening. I am here with my good friends Norbit,
Great White Buffalo,
Rhaegar, and Mouse. Good to have you back, Mouse. We kind of missed you last session.
Don't fucking lie to me.
I mean, we're not. We did miss you.
Notice how his voice got higher when he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not.
No.
We're not.
I will say, though, that Milani is not here. She had to work late and was not able to make the session, but that is okay. I do have to give a recap because Mouse was not here last time.
Yes.
And he has I don't think the word graciously asked would be the appropriate term of giving him a brief recap, but we're going to give him...
Man did a recap, didn't you?
Basically, yeah.
I mean, it'll be good for us all because Mouse wasn't here. I have the memory of a goldfish on crack, and to be honest, the only two people that know anything in this session is you and Mayhem.
That's also very true.
I mean, you're banking on a very steep probability of me remembering, and I'm flattered that you are, but you need to also weigh up the reality compared to that.
Yeah, but you've also got a better memory than me. Even a fish has. I'd expect a fish to remember more details than me.
Norbit, the small chunk of resin in the form of a D20 I'm holding in my hand has a better memory than you.
Fair. Not even gonna... Yeah, fair. It's fair. Yeah. What were we on about?
Anyway, on the recap part, last we left off, our players were making their way to the first island, and along the way, they ended up having two very good days. And thankfully, of Rhaegar's good rolls, that they were able to have such good days. But during those times, they were allowed to have a little bit of downtime. In which case, Rhaegar decided that he wanted to go and converse with Mouse's hidden brother that has yet to reveal himself to Mouse, being on the ship. They had a very pleasant conversation, quote unquote.
I'm not sure pleasant's the way I would have described it, but okay.
Like in brackets, just put pleasant conversation. So that went down. Then secondly, we had Norbit wanting to check up on his family member, being that of Chroma. Come to find out that he had a tattoo on his arm that was giving off some very weird signals, vibes, some very weird vibes. Norbit didn't like that, so he decided to come up with a concoction to create a in-game tattoo
machine
with some materials that he had no idea about, and ended up casting Reincarnate on Chroma and allowing him to come back as a human with some newfound abilities, but abilities that he has yet to learn fully to the best of his degree.
If I remember right, he also kicked my ass.
Our players managed to actually make it to the island, where they met a rather buff halfling who told them that now they're stuck on the island. He took them to their house to go in and get a good night's sleep. And that's where we are now. So, you guys wake up. Above you, you hear the sounds of seagulls passing overhead, sailing through a blue sky unmarred by clouds. The sun is shining. Its rays grant you a sense of warmth and of comfort, strangely enough.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if you were saying that you honestly belonged here. And then there's the sand. All around you, in every square inch of where you're at, is nothing but the softest, whitest sand that you have ever seen.
Okay.
Looking around you, you see that you're in a small town near the beach. The gentle song of the ocean sloshing against the shoreline fills your ears. Opposite the crashing waves, a dense jungle stands. Its canopy is so thick, it bathes its floor in a very unique darkness. Insects, frogs, unseen animals cry out from within that forest. That's when it hits you. None of you know how you got here. Hell, none of you even know where here is.
Okay.
What do you do?
Is the buff little halfling there?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm actually gonna roll 2 things. So I'm gonna roll my fucking 20 thing.
Yeah, go for it.
So 17 there. All right. So perception.
Yes, sir.
10.
He is not here.
Okay.
You don't know where he's at, but
Is there a telescope anywhere?
not with a 10. Not that you can see, no.
What if I swapped it with a... No, fuck that. What about Pigeon's passive perception? Does that spot it?
So with Pigeon's passive perception, he for sure doesn't see the little halfling. He also goes to the window and he looks out to you guys and says, I don't know how we got here, but there's nobody in this town. It's barren. Like, it's weird.
I would like to go outside with Pigeon.
Okay.
And fly straight up so I can survey the area, basically, and see what's around us.
How high up do you want to go?
How high is a high health?
Well, you can move at a speed of 30 feet. So you tell me how high up you want to go, and I'll tell you what happens.
Give me a sec. Let me quickly do feet to fucking meters.
Okay.
I would like to go up 90 feet.
90 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
I need Pigeon to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Let me find Pigeon's stats because the sheet's outdated a little bit. You said what? Dexterity?
Yeah. Have Pigeon roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. A 12.
You fail, good sir.
I would like... No, I will not. I'm so tempted to use that fucking thing.
1, 2, 3. You and Pigeon are going to take 3d6 of lightning damage.
Okay.
You're going to fall off Pigeon and start falling 90 feet.
Okay. So, first off, what's the damage we take?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll both take 11 points of damage each.
Okay, let me just get that down.
And you will fall off Pigeon and start falling 90 feet up in the air. The way that falling works is that you fall 60 feet per round. So you're going to start off by falling the first 60 feet. You're going to be able to have a very quick reaction. And if you don't do something within that quick reaction, then you're going to fall your next 60 feet, which then by that time you'll hit the ground and you're going to hit it hard.
So, quick question, Tony.
Yes.
How long can somebody survive in a bag of holding?
Up to your constitution modifier. So if your constitution modifier is, say, a +3, you can survive for 3 minutes.
My constitution is a +3, yeah. So, while I'm free falling, I will climb into my bag of holding.
Do you open the bag of holding?
Yes.
Oh no.
A giant arm protrudes itself from the bag and tries to grab you.
Yep.
Do you drop the bag of holding or do you let it grab you?
I'll let it grab me. It's better than falling to my death.
Okay. It pulls you in. The bag of holding falls to the ground. But Norbit, you don't come out.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happens to you here in a minute.
Yep.
But Rhaegar and Mouse, I'm assuming you're kind of watching from outside as he's doing all this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You see the bag of holding fall and land onto the ground. The bag of holding lands, and you saw Norbit get grabbed by something in the air, and then he's just gone.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Give me one quick second. I'm going to check something real quick.
Yep. Mouse, what are you doing while he's doing whatever he's doing?
I don't know. I'm just here.
I'm just here. It's one of those things that none of you have your memory. It's like you have like your memory wiped, so you don't even know how you got here in the first place. It's also strange that there's nobody in this little town that you're in that you guys came up to on the last session. So
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to walk within 5 feet of the bag of holding.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to walk up so that I'm just in front of it.
Okay.
I'm going to touch it, and I'm going to cast
He's gonna
snare.
touch it.
You're gonna touch it and cast what?
Snare.
Snare. Okay. All right.
My touch is going to consist of me lifting an opening, a slight opening in the bag, just as I saw Norbit did. And snare is going to work in the fact that when you finish casting, the circle becomes a magical trap. Trap is nearly invisible, requiring a successful intelligence check with your spell save DC in order for it to be seen.
Okay.
Triggers when a creature moves into the ground on the floor within the spell's radius.
Okay. So you cast snare on the bag and you open it just slightly, but nothing comes out.
I definitely saw something grab him, right?
Yes. With your passive perception, you saw something grab him. You don't know if it came from the bag or if something just snatched him out of the air, but you saw something grab Norbit. Norbit instantly disappeared, and the bag of holding that he had in his hand fell to the ground. And the moment that you're able to cast your spell and open the bag, Pigeon then lands and says that he saw something weird happen, but he doesn't know exactly what happened because it was like super quick.
Okay, I'm gonna, with the bag of holding still slightly open, I'm gonna speak into the bag and just basically torment the thing that I saw, and just say, "Hey, I know you're in there. Why don't you try someone else for a change? How about it? Fancy a challenge?"
You yell into the bag and you get no response.
Oh, come on, I know you're in there. You too pussy to deal with a dragonborn?
Roll me an intimidation check with disadvantage because you're yelling into a different dimension.
Also,
That's not really intimidation.
You just called him a fucking pussy.
it's
I'm
more
trying to persuade him.
persuasion. Yeah, it's more persuasion because he's trying to taunt him to come out, not intimidate him to come out.
Persuasion is more the lines of like you try to sweet coat him into coming out. Intimidation is more of the lines of like I'm name calling you and insulting you and doing all kinds of negative aspects.
Actually,
Okay, well,
won't it be
regardless-
won't it be deception then? Because
No.
no, hear me out. Because intimidation is more you trying to intimidate someone into not doing something rather than them to
No.
do something.
No,
That's not how
no.
intimidation works.
no.
Not in D&D. No, intimidation can be to where that you can name call somebody into doing something you want them to do, knowing full well that thing you want them to do is to the benefit of you. Or it could be the other way around where you're intimidating them to do exactly like what you just said. So it depends on, it's a way of how you word things.
Also, I remembered something for people that might not have been here, like Mouse and that. Yeah, update on the direwolf. It's not as big as shitbag. Oh, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah,
Tony?
it's as big as shitbag. Yes.
I've also decided to name him for people who are listening.
Okay.
It's very obvious, but Fenrir.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay,
So
with disadvantage,
14. Okay. You don't hear anything coming from the bag. You don't see anything, but you get the sense that It's very faint, very minute, and only you can hear it because of how close you are, but it almost sounds like you heard Norbit scream.
Can Norbit even scream?
Yes, you have lungs. You have the capacity to make sound out of your mouth hole.
We have decided
Oh,
Norbit has no lungs.
Fuck that decision. That was made out of session.
I'm just kidding.
You have the ability to make audio come out of the hole that you use as a mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be a scream though, or would it be like when you hear someone through like one of the old radios?
You would be screaming.
Static comes through.
Anyway,
I lean in just a little bit closer and I just go, oh, come on. He's not that much of a target. He's not that much of a challenge.
nothing.
Okay. I'm going to relay to Pigeon and Mouse that I think it's best if we don't screw with the bag in case it comes out or in case, Norbit gets thrown back out of it. But I'm open to suggestions if either of them can think of anything else.
Rhaegar, roll me an insight check too while you're at it.
Dirty 20.
You also notice that Melania is mysteriously missing.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Tony,
Mhm.
you're an asshole.
Yes, sir.
Because I know what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do I. I remember.
To put a label on it would be metagaming, and I'm not doing that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
You really, really banked on me not remembering what you said last session, didn't you?
I did indeed.
It wasn't even in the session. We discussed it out of session as well, so that's what makes it more remarkable.
I have a slight bit of fucking hatred right now. Just because you used my bad memory against me, and I've only just remembered what the fuck it was.
I have to give Tony a bit of respect because he knows exactly where he got this inspiration from, and he knows that I got the inspiration for the exact same thing from the exact same person, and he knows that I know about it, but he's homebrewed it as well.
Yep.
Yes, I know that, but I'm saying I hate the fact that he used me as a mechanic in this.
If you want me to be even more honest, the only reason why that I used you was because of the knowledge that Rhaegar knows about this IRL. So that was the reason I used you instead of Rhaegar.
I really wish I had just remembered, because I would have said, fuck you and your plan. And the worst bit is I only just remembered after Mayhem mentioned something of what it fucking was.
Uh-huh.
That's the worst bit.
I haven't said what it was. And
no, but you gave me the fucking reference to remember.
Yeah.
No.
That's the worst bit. Fuck you.
I'm gonna hand over to Mouse. I'm gonna see what Mouse wants to do.
Right now, it's just you, Rhaegar, Mouse, Shitbag, and Pigeon. That's the only 4 people that are around you right now.
And Fenrir.
Melania's gone. You don't know where she went. Norbit just suddenly disappeared, and you're not getting a response from the bag, so you don't know what to do there. But yeah. What do you guys do?
Can I play Fenrir for a second?
As a matter of fact, it's funny you mentioned that.
Because I have
Fenrir talk?
I don't think so, but I was just
not yet.
Oh no, Tony.
There we go.
Not yet.
Are we all just gonna eventually get talking familiars?
Apparently.
No. Okay. I say not yet because if you guys remember, I told you guys that you can go to any location on this map that you want to go before you go to the last location that you know you need to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to leave that completely up to you. You guys can go anywhere on this map that you want to go. And depending on where you go, there will be certain circumstances that will happen. And I do have every one of those locations prepared for you.
Okay.
So the reason I asked if I could play as Fenrir real quick was I was going to, because obviously he's a wolf. They have dire wolf. They have good smell. I was going to see if he could still smell Norbit like from the open bag, basically. Not go up to it, but like get the scent to see if I'm still present.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to send you a link to this. Okay.
Okay.
This is what you're going to play as for the time being.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I imagine that he can technically communicate with Shitbag for the time being.
He can communicate to Shitbag, yes.
Yeah.
But that is what you will play as for the time being.
Okay. I like it.
There is the stats for that.
He's actually stronger than Pidgey. Actually, wait. No, he has the same health as Pigeon.
However, I will say this, like I said before, this entire map is completely open to you guys, and you can go anywhere you want to on this map, except for something I'm about to get to here in a second with Norbit. Here's the thing, though. Depending on where you go, certain things will happen, and you have to go and figure out what you're going to do from there.
Hey, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of something.
Yep.
Can you recall how many times I challenged thing that's in there? Was it 2?
3.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to basically stick my face just shy of the opening to the bag and whisper the words, "Follow me."
Okay.
3 times.
I smell metagaming.
No.
So
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm going to issue a final challenge.
Okay.
I will tell whatever's in there, presumably attacking Norbit.
No, we might be having a tea party.
If it follows me, I will face off against it 1-on-1, and I will give it a fair fight.
Okay. Are you casting anything in order to help you with this, or is it just straight raw?
Just straight raw, like talking into the bag.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
First one's an 18, so it's definitely going to get worse. That was an 18 on the dice, by the way, without my persuasion modifier, because I don't think I actually have much to that. Okay, scrolling up. Persuasion is a +1, so that would have been a 19. And that's a 15 total.
You don't hear anything.
You know what? We come here every week to make fucking memorable content. I'm going in the
back. Okay.
I'm gonna go save my boy.
Okay.
Mouse kicks the bag.
Mouse kicks the bag.
Mouse kicks the bag. All right.
No, did he say kick or keep?
Mouse kicks it.
Wouldn't Mouse technically trigger the snare trap?
Oh. Actually, yeah.
No, mouse wouldn't be affected by the trap because it's because you're targeting an enemy.
Oh, it just says a creature.
Oh.
Do you want it to target him?
I mean, if he's going to kick the bag.
I'll leave that up to the both of you. You can discuss that now.
Technically, I'm not intending for it to...
Mouse kicks the bag.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Is the snare around the bag or on the bag?
It's around the bag within 5 feet. So do you want it to affect Mouse as he kicks the bag?
I mean, if I was to say no, they would go against the wording of the spells. So
okay, cool. All right, so go ahead and do like you normally would with the snare spell against Mouse.
Mouse needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, is that all?
Is that all? He says.
A 9.
Hey, Mouse. You are suspended 3 feet in the air, upside down, and you are classified as restrained for the next 8 hours.
Sweet.
Okay. Rhaegar.
He's like, I don't do shit.
The bag is still open, but you jump into the bag. You can see the top of the bag still open, but you're inside a demi-dimension inside of the bag. It's completely dark. There's nothing around you, but you're inside of the bag now. It also smells like shit in here because you guys have left food in here that has gone bad.
Yep. I would have known that, and I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, it smells really bad in here.
Wait.
Glad I'm not in there then.
Orbits smell a lot.
No.
I don't have a smell.
Okay, so
If you don't have lungs, you don't have smell.
Oh. Ooh.
Hey, at least I can't smell Mouse's toilet after he's had a fucking taco.
Right?
Benefits.
I think that's not Mouse. Mouse handles his tacos pretty well.
All right. What's your constitution modifier?
+2.
+2. You can last for 2 minutes in the bag without having to get out.
Okay, you're gonna have to keep me updated with how long.
Yep. I will.
I've got a minute more than you as well, so I'll just assume that I'm gonna die if I don't get it at that point.
I'm going to get to you here in a second, but
No, I'm worried about if Rhaegar has to get out. I'm assuming I'm dead at that point.
Okay, I don't have what I thought I did, so it's fine. I'm just that's gonna be me for now.
you're going to stay in the bag?
Yeah, I'm just classify me as like actively looking for any signs of Norbit.
Okay.
What kills you in the bag? Like, what's the?
You just
the-
suffocate.
You suffocate.
So it's an oxygen thing.
Mm,
For them, yes. For you, there is something else happened, but they don't
That's
know
why I'm
that.
asking, because I think I.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm getting through their stuff first to then go into you and tell you what happened to you.
No, I'm asking for them. Is it like it's
It's an oxygen thing. It's a breathing thing.
I might have a solution for you at some point, Mayhem.
okay,
Yeah. If the situation comes around, yeah,
let's get you safe first, and then we can fucking talk about that.
yeah, fair.
Okay. All right. Mouse, do you do anything while you're suspended in the air?
Swings back and forth joyfully.
Hold on.
You've got shitbag, Fenrir, and pigeon.
What's around me currently? What's my surroundings?
Just a bunch of small buildings that there's no other people other than you, your animal companions, and Rhaegar inside of a bag of holding.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll ping it to exactly where you're located at because you didn't know this from last time. You're at Camp Bravery.
Down there. Okay, I'll have
Yep.
to top them at. Okay. All right, give me
Yeah,
just
you're
a minute.
you're way down there. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a bunch of buildings. Any structures right next to me by any chance? Right next to me?
I mean, you have got shitbug next to you and Fenrir, so. Ooh, little village.
Ooh.
Oh, let me zoom out.
Little village.
You guys are currently at number 1.
So right here?
Yeah. What do you do?
Oh, yeah. Wait, you didn't tell me if there's anything next to me.
Buildings.
Well, yeah, right next to me, like any structures, like a lamppost or something.
Roll me a perception check.
Sweet. Perception is a screw up 9. Okay, plus 9. Row 21.
I'll say you're within about 15 feet of a lamppost.
Wow. I was wondering about something right next to me though. That's what I was asking.
No.
Thank you.
The closest thing to you. That was the hint that I was giving you. If 15 feet away from you is the closest thing.
I mean, right next to me, because gotcha.
No.
All right. Nothing directly next to me. So if I'm hovering in the air by 3 feet, right?
Is it 3 feet? I thought it was 5 feet.
How high I am up doesn't matter.
Okay.
But shitbag's here, right?
Yes.
I tie a rope around shitbag's head.
Okay.
And have him walk me closer. Can I float around? Is what I'm trying to get to.
I mean, you're suspended by like a magical rope. Essentially, is what the spell says.
Right. So, if somebody was to come and move me, I would just float in that around.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
Is that
You're
how
basically
that works?
a balloon at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Am I a balloon?
Hold on, because Tony could get really technical here about the definition of restrained.
You could just get shitbug to bite the rope.
No, that's not how it dissipates.
No, it's magical in sense. So the only way to get rid of it is to wait it out, basically.
No,
no, it's fine.
No, it's not. Alternatively, the creature or someone else who can reach it can use an action to make an intelligence arcana check against
your
DC.
Okay. I got you. Okay, I didn't know you said that part. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Interesting. Can reach it, you say? So if I touch it,
shitbag could do it.
Well, no, I could touch it with my tail.
I don't know if you can do it by definition of restrained.
If it says that if another creature, then it would have to be someone other than you.
I mean, I imagine restrained his arms and legs because you never really think of a tail,
If
do
I'm
you?
yeah, like, but if it's just got like my foot,
Well, yeah, if it is a snare trap.
I think okay, speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against a creature that have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Is that it?
Yeah, it's your speed then. Okay. So
I
it
can't.
says creature or someone else who can touch it. So you, shitbag, Fenrir, pigeon.
Oh, it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, pigeon.
Anyway, can I move in the sense that I'm like a balloon though? That's the main thing that we're trying to figure out.
I mean, I would leave that up for Tony's discretion.
Because my speed becomes 0. I can't move anywhere. I can't do anything.
Yeah, well, if your speed's 0, then I'm
I
assuming
can't
you
move.
You're
I can't
you
move.
can't move.
I'm in place. So I'm asking, can I be pulled? Like I tie a rope and
By another creature, yes.
sweet. I like him to pull me 15 feet to that lamppost.
Okay. He has to make an intelligence roll, doesn't he?
Oh, no, I use my hemp rope to tie it to him. That's why I was asking, can he pull me like he's leading me like a dog?
I'm gonna say that with the wording of his spell, Shitbag will need to make an intelligence roll.
It's an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Okay, yeah. Make him roll an Arcana check first, and then if he succeeds on that, then I'll make him make a Strength check to see how.
If he surpasses the save DC, then the restrained ends. That does not save.
Yeah, so that's why that I'm going to have him make a Strength check to see if he can at least pull him to the post. All right, so now make a Strength check for Shitbag to see if he can pull you close enough to the post.
2.
Can Fenrir use the help action for Shitbag?
18.
Technically, yeah, if you want to.
There you go.
You can get it with advantage if Fenrir does that.
18.
18? Okay. What's your spell save DC, Rhaegar?
I believe that hunk of shit is...
Hunk of shit.
It's
talking about shitbag, or are you talking about the spell?
No, the spell save DC.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was so confused.
I believe it's 13. Yeah, it's 13, which is why.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to say that was successful then. He does pull you to the lamppost.
But I'm still restrained.
Yes. But you're still restrained, yes.
All right. I will now use the rope and tie it to the top of the lamppost. Like, can I lasso it? Can I roll something to lasso it onto the top?
Make a sleight of hand.
Ooh. Okay. 18.
Yep, you did it.
I pull myself vertical. Can I do that?
Okay. Make me a strength check to see if you're capable of doing that. And I'm going to raise the DC for this because you technically don't have a movement. So roll.
17.
I'm going to say you're going to have one of those things where like you start to try to pull yourself, but because of you being restrained, it's proving difficult. So you maybe move about like 5 feet, and that's about it.
5 feet. Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to make myself vertical.
Yeah,
so
you're
raise myself 5 more feet up in the air and made myself horizontal. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm not vertical. I'm suspended. Like I'm guessing, like upside down. Yeah, if I'm being snared, so I'm thinking. Yeah, but I mean like upright. Let me say upright. Let me say like
so you basically revert yourself back to being upright. You move enough to where you're
okay. So I am upright.
So the 5 feet is the equivalent of you making yourself from upside down to upright. But that's about all you are able to do.
I will use the remainder of the rope and tie myself to the fucking lamppost. Upright.
Okay. Make another sleight of hand check to see how successful you tie that rope around you.
What was it? 3?
Meanwhile, in the bag of holding, it's been 15 minutes. Morbid and Rhaegar are dead.
It's actually been a minute.
It's been a minute.
12? Okay. You do a really shoddy job of doing it, but you do manage to do it.
I'll like triple knotted the damn thing. Okay, I got it. Sweet. I'll just wait until this fucking snare comes up.
Rhaegar, it's been about in the time that he's been able to do all of that, it's been about a minute. So you've got a minute left. I'm going to swap over to Norbit and let him know what happened to him.
What do they do within that minute, though? Did they just like do anything, or was what they were doing before what they were doing within that minute?
We're going to get to that here once I explain what happened.
All I did was get in there.
Apparently, all I got happened was I've been snuggled. So
He just say, "What's up? You come here often?"
I'm going to get to Norbit and explain to him what happened to him, because within all of this that you guys have done, several minutes have passed by. So he needs to know what happens.
I'm having a tea party. I know what.
So, Norbit.
Yeah.
You get grabbed by this arm in midair.
Yeah.
And you are pulled just in time to feel the bag land on the ground, but you are still being pulled by this arm.
Is it a big arm?
It's a big arm. It's a massive arm, okay?
Is it a big arm?
Is it muscular is what I'm asking.
No.
Oh, is that what you're into?
No.
Big
No.
muscly arms.
But it grabs you. It pulls you in.
Yeah.
You feel yourself leave the somewhat mini dimension that you were in, and you get thrown by the arm into another room.
Well, that's why I was going to ask, is I was going to, like, hold on to the arm. I wasn't just going to let it grab me. I was grabbing back.
Yeah, it grabs you by, like, your back. Like, it's got you by the back of your cuff, like your hood, basically.
Yeah, so can I not, like, flip around and just keep latched onto the arm for safety?
Well, that's what I'm about to get at, right? So it's going to just launch you out of another bag that is in a room that is completely pitch black, and then its arm is going to go back into the bag. But if you want to try to turn around and grab the arm before it goes completely in the bag, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage to see if you can turn around in time and move quick enough to grab it.
Well, what I wanted to do with it is, you know, when it grabbed me out, like, from in the sky and it started pulling me through the bag, that's when I wanted to, like, latch onto it, because obviously I know that fucking when you go into a bag of holding, it's like a whole thing.
No.
But, yeah, fuck it. I'll try and do that. You said dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity with disadvantage. Yeah.
9. Actually, I will swap that 9 with a 17.
Okay, so you managed to grab it by the hand. Not the arm, but the hand.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have you do then is I'm going to have you roll a contested strength check against me. I'm going to roll, and you have to beat my roll. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to roll it in chat so you can see what it is that I rolled.
All right. I shall let you roll first, good sir.
9.
Got 12.
All right. You're not going to be able to pull it completely out, but you pull its arm back out, and all you can see is just the arm. So what do you do?
I'm going to shout into the bag. Let's have a tea party and keep pulling.
Do you open the bag?
I thought the bag's already open if I've got a fucking arm.
It's like, well, it's not fully open. It's only open enough for the arm to be able to fit through.
I'll kick the flap open.
You'll kick the flap open? Okay. What you see inside of there is this.
Oh, cool.
For those that are at home, what he sees is this, like, humanoid, like, not really zombie-like, more like...
It kind of looks like The Grudge, if The Grudge had its
Yeah.
face covered by fucking hair.
Yeah, exactly that. It's like the Grudge creature thing, but it's very grotesque. It's like more sinister.
Tony, what's that film with the where that little lad keeps saying the canker man?
Oh shit.
It looks like that with loads of hair covering its face.
Yeah, so he sees that in the bag. It's going to swipe at you.
What, with its other arm?
With his other arm, yeah, to try to get you off of him. He's going to make 3 claw attacks against you to get you off of him.
Well, do I not get to try and do anything after I've kicked?
No. This is all happening within a split second. This is all happening like within a millisecond.
The reason I said that is because I was gonna step on the arm, like as I fucking kicked the flap. It's like I put my foot back down. We're gonna like try and snap it.
Yeah, this is all happening within seconds, so you're not going to have enough time for that.
That's fine.
Had you not opened the bag, then you could have done that, but you opened the bag, so...
I assumed I'd have had to open the bag to do that, that's why I did that.
Yeah, if you had not opened the bag, basically you would have critted on that, and you would have been able to step on his arm. Nat 20 for the first claw attack. That second one's going to miss. And
I'm assuming I could have held a reaction while this is going on.
You could have, but you also didn't do that either.
Well, I didn't know I was in combat.
He's getting a surprise attack on you because you are doing all of this so quick-like and trying to like do something by holding him down and trying to restrain him. But he is a lot bigger than you are, and you didn't expect him to be that big. So when you open this bag, you see this massive, like, creepy-looking dude, and you're like, what the fuck? And as soon as those words come out of your mouth, he slices at you. The second roll was a 19 on the die plus the 7 to hit. So the nat 20 is going to be 4d6 plus 4. And the damage for that one is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage for the first hit.
What did he roll to hit?
He rolled a 4d6 plus 4 because of the crit. So 14 for the first damage.
No, I mean, what? Like, did he get past the AC?
Yes, he rolled a nat
20. I was going to say the AC is 21.
Yeah, he rolled a nat 20 for the first attack, and then the third attack, he rolled a 19 plus 7.
Oh, all right, fair enough. So what was my damage? 14?
So 14 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage for the second one.
Yep.
Okay. Now what's going to happen is I need you now to roll me a...
Can I assume this thing is a form of intelligence?
You can roll after this roll to check if you don't...
No, I mean, can I, like, Norbit naturally just assume that this thing has some form of intelligence because of the humanoid shape?
I want to say no.
Because in my mind, this thing's got to be pretty smart to be able to live in there.
Okay. It says you're automatically grappled, so you don't even get to save for this. So if I hit more than once, you are automatically grappled. If I hit only once, you get to make a roll for it. Okay. So you are automatically grappled. He is going to pin you down onto the ground and grapple you with his other hand. And then he's going to use his other ability to go into stealth and try to hide from you as a bonus action.
I still have hold of his arm. How is he going to fucking hide?
No, you no longer have a hold of it. He has a hold of you. It's
yeah, but just because he grappled me don't mean I let go.
In this case, he's basically forcing you to let go. He pivots you in such a way to put you on your stomach and grapple you from behind as you're laying down on your stomach with his other hand. So he's removing you from his other arm, pinning you down on your stomach with his big hand on your back, and then he's going to roll stealth as a bonus action to shoot back into the bag. He rolled a 16 plus his stealth, which is a 3, so 16, 17, 18, 19 for the stealth. What's your passive perception?
15.
15? Yeah, you're not going to be able to see him. So he shoots back into the bag as you're being grappled, and he's now back into the bag, and then the bag closes up, and you're no longer grappled. But you're now in a very dark room with just a bag sitting in the middle of the room. But I do need you to roll me a perception check on the rest of the room to see if there's something else you notice.
Okay. 9.
You notice that Milani's loot is in this room, and it's sitting in the far corner.
First of all, I'm going to put the bag of holding on.
Okay.
Because this seems like my only way in and out at the minute. I will go pick up the loot.
Okay. All right. You do that.
Is there no doors or anything in this room, or
Nope.
so it's just an empty ass room with a loot in the corner? Well, a loot. There was a loot in the corner, but
It's basically kind of like you ever seen in those insane asylums, just like the white room.
yeah, it's just one of those.
It's like one of those, but with no doors, and instead of white, it's pitch black. And it's a big ass room though. It's a huge room.
I would actually like to do something that you probably already expected and probably predicted I would try. I would like to use my infusions
Okay. All right.
on the floor.
What specifically would you like to do?
Illumination.
Okay. You do that. The room illuminates, and it is a barren room.
I would now like to tip the bag of holding upside down.
Nothing comes out.
I wasn't expecting it to. I will now lift it above my head and take a peek inside.
Yep, you put your head inside, and it is a pocket dimension. It is dark inside of the bag, but this one actually smells nice. It smells like it's a brand new bag.
Does the illumination not help me? Because obviously the floor's lighting straight up. Does it not help illuminate inside?
No, because of the fact that the way the bag of holding works is that it's quite literally like a pocket dimension. So it's like you're traveling from one dimension to another. So it's not going to pass through the barrier from one dimension to the other. So once you put that, even sunlight is not able to get inside the bag of holding. So basically,
can I break a piece of the floorboard that's illuminated off?
And take it with you, you could.
Yeah, I would like to do that, and then, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, do you go inside of the bag of holding, or just
well,
your?
First, I'm putting that fucking light thing in and seeing if I can see any potential objective to move towards in there.
No, currently no.
No. Can I potentially break something off of the wall to see through the wall in the room I'm in?
I'm going to make you roll a strength check for that one, just because the wall is thicker than the floor was. The floor is basically like loose floorboard, whereas the
what
wall
if I
is...
used Eldritch Blast to do so?
I will counteract the strength check and make you roll an attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh god, I've got to do a spell attack. It's been ages. Right. +7 on my fucking attack bonus. Not bad. 22.
22. Okay. You hit. Roll your damage. It's 1d10, and Eldritch, you're at level 7, right?
No, I'm level 8.
Are the rest of you at level 8 too?
Yeah, we had this conversation last week, Tony.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so you get 2 attacks. So go ahead and roll again to see if you hit.
Oh, well, I thought you meant the damage. Alright,
yeah, I'm gonna make you just roll 2. You did roll the damage already?
Yeah, I did roll the damage for 2 of them, so if I hit on this one, we'll just use that.
Cool.
18.
Yeah, you do hit. So
7 and 5.
So 7 and 5. Okay, you get a nice chunk of the wall. It's not like got a hole in it or anything, but you did get a nice little chunk of the wall, and it falls down to the floor.
Can I see what the wall's made out of from that?
You can surmise that it's made out of what you can assume is like a very thick concrete, with the center of the concrete wall with a thick metal on the inside.
How far through did I get?
You got about maybe like roughly in terms of distance, like 3 feet into the wall.
To simplify that, how close am I to halfway through the wall? Because I don't know feet.
I'm going to try.
You said there was a metal plate.
You can start to see a very slight piece of the metal coming out. So you are roughly about halfway.
Okay. Can I use Eldritch Blast again to try and get my way just a hole to see through?
Go ahead and try to hit it again. And
25.
Yep. Okay.
And then one more.
Yeah, one more, because you got 2 dudes. 14 is actually going to miss. So go ahead and roll the 1d10 for the 25.
Ooh.
Okay, so you manage to hit that spot again, and you see more of the metal sheet that is behind the concrete, but you also start to notice that there is like what looks to be like inscriptions written on the sheet metal.
Can I do a insight check on the inscriptions?
Yes, do it with disadvantage because you don't have the full picture of the inscription, so you're like seeing just a part of it.
15.
It vaguely looks like an arcane circle, but you're not 100% sure.
And I just broke this arcane circle, correct?
You don't know that either.
No, because it's on the metal part, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
if I
it's-
took a
it's-
chunk out of the metal.
No, you didn't take a chunk out of the metal. You
Oh.
took a chunk out of the concrete to reveal more of the metal.
Oh. I will use identify.
Okay. All right. So
10 minutes, doesn't it? Identify.
No. Don't believe so. Identify. 1 minute. Touch. Oh no, instant. It lasts for 1 minute.
yeah, it's instantaneous. The casting time takes a minute, but it's instantaneous of the duration. Okay, so I'm going to say that you're going to use the very last of your components to cast this spell, and you're no longer going to have any spell components after
fine.
this identify spell. So any spell that you want to cast that requires a component, you will not be able to cast it.
That's fine.
You go in and touch this wall and you identify it. Basically, it's a larger version of a bag of holding. So you're inside of a pocket dimension within a pocket dimension, that it is a square room where the entire room is basically a larger version of the bag of holding.
And if I break that metal wall, which is, I'm assuming, the fucking actual hour of this, I am essentially going to break a pocket dimension, correct?
You're basically going to break a dimension, in which case it's going to be of the equivalent of what you can do with if you take two bags of holding and put them together inside of one another, and you will basically insta-kill yourself.
But I'd also be Norbit the Dimension Destroyer.
Basically, yeah.
You know what? I've got an idea, and you're not going to like it, but you might do.
Okay.
I am going to go into the other bag of holding, leaving just my hand out.
Okay.
And I would like to cast as many fucking spells at once as I can at that fucking wall. Like attack spells like Fireball, Eldritch Blast, shit like that.
Yeah, you can cast all of that as long as they don't require any components.
Can I cast them as a combination?
It's gonna take you a while to do it.
That's fine.
Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you there, and
Yep.
you're going to end at you attacking the wall to see what happens and go back over to Rhaegar and Mouse. All right, Rhaegar and Mouse. Rhaegar, it has been almost 2 minutes. You're like within seconds of losing your oxygen, and Mouse is still suspended on this light fixture.
Okay. Would I have been keeping track of how long it's been?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to bolt for the exit,
Okay. You get there.
and I'm gonna get out of the bag.
Okay. You get out of the bag.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look around, see that Mouse is very haphazardly rigged to a lamppost.
He waves at
And
him, goes, "Hello."
I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna dispel the snare.
Okay. You do that.
Does he plummet to the ground?
Yeah, he'll plummet to the ground. He won't take any damage. But he falls to the ground.
I'm assuming I slide slowly since I am tied to the lamppost.
Yeah, you do slide very slowly, but it's not as slow as you thought because of your bullshit knots that you made. So you do fall slow, but not as slow as you would have liked. And you kind of like when you land in that awkward way where you kind of twist your ankle a little bit, but not enough to deal damage to you. It's very haphazard.
Right.
Almost like you got a bruise.
Right.
I reckon something's got him, and I can't find him. I can't stay in there for long, so I don't know. I mean, we can either wait and see if he finds a way out, or we can try and find a way to survive in there for longer, but I really don't have anything on me that can help that.
Tony, you said that the town looks deserted.
It is completely deserted. So basically what you guys have gotten into is that you don't remember how you got here. You've lost all of your memories completely. And the last thing you remember is waking up in that house and then getting into the situations that you're at now.
I explore the town.
Okay. All right. Roll me a perception check. See what you find.
16.
It's basically you're honestly like a very simplistic town. Like you find all the stuff that you're looking for, like your shops, like potion shop, weapon shop, stuff like that. You find all of that there.
Yeah.
But it's 100% completely deserted. There's nobody in this town at all.
Were there items in the shops?
Yes.
I explore the shops.
Which shop specifically?
Let's go to the potion shop.
Are you gonna rob these stores?
Go to the potion shop.
Okay.
Hey, no one's around.
You go to the potion shop, then like I said before, it is unlocked. It is unlocked. There is nobody in the building.
Right. Okay. Can I inspect the potions on the shelf?
Roll me another perception check.
25.
You find one shelf devoted to health potions. You find another shelf devoted to specialty potions. You find another shelf devoted to poisons, and then you find another shelf devoted to herbs that you can use to make potions.
Interesting. Is there like a bell or something for service? Maybe on the counter?
With a 25, I'll say yes, there is a bell there.
I jump up on that counter and I start tapping it with my foot, looking around.
Do you tap it with your foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Repeatedly.
What am I going to make you roll for this? I'm going to make you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
To see if you don't get knocked back by what's about to happen.
Dexterity. Let me re-roll and use a luck point.
Okay.
First of the day. Let's stick with the 12, see what happens.
Okay. So you get up on the counter and you ring the bell. The moment you ring the bell, you see and this big fat dude, humanoid, appears in front of you, has like a thick beard and has no hair, but has this really weird blue cap on his head, and he's got his hands like to his chest, and he goes, "Hello." And then as he says hello, you fall back and you almost fall off the counter.
Sweet.
But you save yourself just in time to, like, you catch yourself with your hands and you pull yourself back up.
So glad somebody's here. I was about to take everything without asking.
Oh, that would have been bad. I would not have liked that. What would you like today?
I would like to know where everybody's at. This town seems quite quiet. Quite quiet. Very quiet.
He looks at you, and then I need you to roll me a perception check.
Sweet. I can do that. 14.
Have you ever seen those movies where, like, when you see the main character ask another character a question, and then they have that, like, glitch moment where it, like, pans them out, and then you see their face move really quickly, and then they repeat what they just said because they don't know what the question was you just asked?
No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay. So basically, what you just did is you asked him a question, right?
Uh-huh.
He looks at you. It takes a few seconds. You see his face like glitch, like almost like it's not registering what you're saying. And then it goes back, and all you hear him go is, hello.
Yes, you said that already. Hello. Are you okay?
He goes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing better, apparently.
What can I get you?
What do you have for sale?
I have Mindy potions.
I see that. Yes, I see that as I walked in. I see all the things and stuff. Yes. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm good. How are you?
Right. I am okay. Where's everybody in the town?
You see him do that thing again. He glitches
Right.
out really quick, and then he goes, hello.
Right. Do you remember what we were talking about?
He says, nope.
Right. I do believe we just had. Is Rhaegar with me?
That's up to Rhaegar. Rhaegar, would you have liked to have gone with?
I'll say that I'm with him.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look at Rhaegar and go, should we con him or should we just be nice?
I don't think conning him's a good idea.
I don't think conning is a good idea. Okay.
I will say, Rhaegar, you too would have seen it, but it's really weird. Like, it's very hard to describe unless you've seen like movies that actually do this, and there are movies that actually do it.
I know exactly what you're describing. He's on a situational loop.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mouse is resetting that loop every time he asks him where the people in the town are.
Yes.
So basically, stop fucking asking.
Okay. What is your name?
He glitches out.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't even ask this bastard what his name was. Okay.
Who owns the shop?
I do.
And
You sure?
And you would be?
He glitches out again.
I didn't.
What is the name of the person who owns the shop?
He glitches out again.
For fuck's sake.
Where's the deed and the owner paperwork or whatever it is that they have for the shop?
He glitches out again.
Okay, hold on. This is completely fucking stupid, but I'm gonna try it.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I am with the Department of Trading Standards. I need to see your paperwork and all your trading licenses. So if you could go ahead and get that for me, that would be great. Thank you.
He glitches out.
You son of a bitch.
What's in the back over there?
He says, "That's my room."
Oh, yeah, and who is my?
He glitches out.
He glitches out again.
We're gonna call you Mai, okay? We're gonna call you Mai. Your name is now Mai.
I'm gonna start thinking that Tony's glitching out ever so slightly. Just
So we'll what happens if I try to walk behind the counter over to that room?
Do you try?
Yes.
Okay. You get behind the counter. The lower part of his body is translucent, and he doesn't have legs. It's almost like a spiral effect, almost like he's a
ghost,
like a ghost in a sense, but he's not fully settled into becoming a ghost yet. It's like he's in the process of becoming a ghost.
He'd be good at limbo.
I hop back up to the counter, but not like standing on it. I'm just kind of holding myself with my arms, and I look at Redguard and go, Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs.
You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
He got no legs. This guy got no legs, Redguard, no legs. I don't think hold on, I'm gonna check something. I jump back down and I swipe through where his leg should be.
You feel so you swipe through his legs or like around his legs?
No, I like where his legs. I try to like kind of not like smack him, you know. I just kind of like
Johnny.
Yeah, I just kind of go through it to see if there's anything to touch.
There's nothing to touch, but when you go and do that, it kind of feels like a thick mist, like it's almost like you're able to grab a cloud in a sense. It's
Wow.
really weird. And then when you move your hand out of the way, it just kind of goes back to that spot that you grabbed it from.
I cast detect
Right.
magic on him.
You can.
Okay.
Distract him for me.
You do not feel any magic in the entire town. And matter of fact, it's to the point to where it feels like it's devoid completely of magic.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, and I'm gonna try something.
God.
Hello.
Hello.
My name, and I stick out my hand to shake his, is Mateo Ortiz Ulysses Santos Enriquez.
He grabs your hand and he shakes it and he goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
Fuck you. Okay, and it's like the big scaly guy here had a very, very complicated question he wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Does he turn towards him?
He's looking at Rhaegar.
I go stealth.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
18.
Yeah, you are a sneaky motherfucker.
I head towards the room while keeping an eye on him.
Are you heading towards the back room?
Rolled over him and he said it was his room.
Okay, all right, you go back there. It's completely empty. There's not even a bed back there.
Interesting.
There's no cabinets. There's no bed. It's just like a completely empty room.
Is it
Nothing
wooden,
in-
like wooden floors, wooden
Yeah,
walls?
it's wooden walls, wooden floors. It's like the whole shebang.
I would like to do an insight check.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Insight or perception? Which one would you think would be able to find like hidey holes or something? Anything like a hidden compartment in the room?
It would be investigation or perception.
Okay. Let's go perception. 19.
Damn.
Okay, so you don't find any hidden like compartments or doors or anything, but I will
Mhm.
tell you, you do find one thing that is very peculiar, and you would not have noticed it had you not walked further into the room. You see what looks to be like a very small pool of dried blood that has been there for a very long time. It's gotten to the point to where it's, instead of like that deep red color, it's almost black.
It's black.
It's like full on black.
Right. Okay. So that means that he's probably dead. So should I do an investigation, see if I can figure that out?
I'm going to
I'll
say
put two and two together.
I'm going to say roll an insight check instead.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll take that. Dirty 20.
Okay. So
18, 19, 20. Look at this shit, guys.
right? Okay. So it's rather odd, right? That the fact that his lower body is that of a translucent, almost ghost-like effect, but his upper portions is still solid. Like it's full on solid. Like it's almost like he's in the transition of becoming a ghost. That he's not fully corporeal. What's the word?
Boreal.
Ordeal.
Yeah, thank you. He is not there yet. It's like something is causing him to turn into a ghost, but it's doing it almost like a very slow process, but you don't know how it's happening. You just know that you see this figure there. His upper body is like full on like humanoid. You can touch it, feel it, see it, everything. But then his lower half is just like it's starting to disappear. It's starting to fade.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to the I guess herbs or any of the ingredients for making potions real quick.
Yeah, sure. Okay, go ahead
that
and
room?
either roll perception or investigation on the herbs.
Mine's gonna be more of a touch thing. I'm gonna grab one.
Okay.
And make sure it's real.
It is real.
Oh. I'm still in stealth, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put it back on the shelf.
Okay, you do that.
I want to sneak up behind him.
Okay.
Go ooga booga. Try to scare him.
He glitches out and he goes, "Hello."
You're not real, are you?
He glitches out.
Motherfucker.
How
How old are you?
He glitches out.
Right. Okay.
So if we ask him anything about himself, he glitches out.
To your knowledge, currently, yes.
Yeah. Okay. When in this kind of scenario in like a shop, I'm not gonna say they have a cash register, but do they have some form of like cash box of some kind?
They do. Yeah, it's right there in the open.
Right there in the open. I want to grab it, and I'm not stealing. I'm trying to do it. This is for science, guys.
Okay.
It's for science, and I'm going to look at him very carefully. And I'm guessing he's eyeballing me right now, and I'm going to stick it in my bag and see what happens.
You open the cash box.
No, I don't really care about opening it. I'm taking the whole box and I'm
So
grabbing
you're
it, just putting it. Yeah. I want to see if me attempting to steal something, like I'm not gonna keep it. You know, I'm not trying to be a thief, but I'm trying to see like if he's real or not, whatever. Like if anything actually happens if I do something bad.
You put the box away to give that notion. He doesn't react, but when you take the box, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, I had to look it up. Constitution saving throw.
Damn it, dude.
Hey, this is progress.
I'm about to explode for progress.
Like the last half hour, all we've heard.
Eight.
You rolled an 8.
You know, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Bro. You're here with me.
You're petrified.
You're going to take damage, but you're going to make a very special roll.
Oh shit!
That
you're gonna roll all 3 of your death saving throws and
no. This is because I've got this pretty new book for my birthday, and I want to use it to my advantage.
DMG, you son of a bitch!
He did say earlier that he was excited about using it.
I mean, he's had the digital copy for fucking how long?
Yeah, it's like I've had it for forever, but I want to be able to use my physical copy because I like being able to just yeah. Anyway, you're gonna take damage.
For science.
It's not going to be a whole lot of damage, but
that's fine. That's fine.
12, you know.
No, he's going to take 1d8.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, 1d8 psychic damage.
Psychic. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 damage. Now you're going to roll what is called a sanity roll. And you're going to roll it's intelligence. Yes, it is intelligence. Yep. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence saving throw, please.
16. Okay.
You are going to get short-term madness. I need you to roll me a 1d10.
D10. 4.
Okay. For the next 4 minutes, you're going to get one of these effects that you're going to roll for. Now roll me a D100.
100.
Hey, Mouse, some of these are real bad.
77.
So you suddenly have the absolute urge to eat something. You're fucking starving.
Oh, I got the munchies, man.
I'm not even joking. You're starving to the point to where that you quite literally are thinking that the very sand that is outside on the beach looks like food to you.
I have food on me. What I know
you do have food on you, but that's how
I can just
it's quite literally at the point to where that you think that everything near you is edible and you want to eat it for the next 4 minutes.
Sweet, that's not bad. I'm just gonna gnaw on my strap.
Yeah.
My pen.
While you're at it, Mouse, before he goes, I need you to mark on your character sheet that you have 1 point of madness.
Let me see. Put down under flaws.
So, Rhaegar, what do? You just watched as he took this box, and then as soon as he took it and the guy looked at him, he dropped the box and just sat down and started gnawing on his gun strap.
Wait, the box was in my my bag, so how can I drop it?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you say you put it in the bag. So yeah,
well, remember we put it in the bag to see what happens.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it wasn't
okay.
until we put it in the bag that all that happened.
That's my bad. I didn't hear
That's
that
what we were
last
trying.
part.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to figure out. If anything would happen, we wanted to see
I
what
got
would
you.
happen.
I take the
Yes.
box out. I take the box out of Mouse's bag and put it back.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Damn it, dude! Now we got to retake the box, and we took the box. You know.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't even have any spells I can stop him from doing that. Fuck's sake.
Fuck yeah, let me look at shitbag real quick. Oh.
Shitbag quite literally looks at you and goes, "Oh, fuck me, go. Even I don't get that hungry."
Yeah, I'm like drooling, like there's soggy fucking strap now. The leather's like all like dripping.
Look. He looks at Rhaegar, goes, "Rhaegar, I had to tell you, my friend. I love my tacos. I love them a lot. They are very delicious. But even I am mature enough to not become that."
Oh god. I look at shitbag and I say, "Hey, do you know the calm emotions spell by any chance?"
To be fair, I didn't even know I had spells until I started shitting rainbows.
Okay. Oh god.
He has catnap.
Because that's gonna help you right now.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That probably would. If we were to get you to fall asleep.
It has to be a willing target though.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Calming. He has to make a calming gesture, and up to 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious for the spell's range. Now, I mean, normally, like, I think Mouse would be willing to fall asleep.
If I'm gonna be fair, you going to sleep would actually help.
Yeah. I think that because he would be willing to fall asleep for the spell's duration.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we'll knock him out for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, what spell level is that?
It is a sorcerer level 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of plane on his list. He has 1 plane. And
Okay.
That's for enchantment. So we're good. We'll just do it that way. It'll be easier than having to figure out what to keep, what not to keep. So I'll go ahead and get rid of that.
Okay.
And that will be that spell. So do I have to roll anything for that spell? Or is it
okay, so yeah, you will have to roll. It will be for the wild shit surge stuff. Okay.
Right.
So you had 4 points in the column from last time that you did it. You're going to add 3 to that, and you're going to roll just a straight 1d20, I believe, in order to determine if you get a wild shit surge to happen.
5.
Yes, you will for sure. I can already tell you it's going to happen.
Which one, a bad or a good? Does it matter which one? Or
no, you're going to roll for that now.
Oh, okay.
So you failed the roll. You're going to roll a d8 to determine if it's a good effect or a bad effect. If you roll a 1 through 4, it's a bad effect. If you roll a 5 through 8, it's a good effect.
8.
Good. Okay. You're going to roll in the good table. Roll me a D100.
Right. I guess I already rolled one. Which we roll 52.
You regain all expended hit dice. So anybody in the area that has used hit dice in order to regain your health, you regain all of that back.
Oh.
So like if you took a short rest and used your hit dice, then this would give it all back to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So shitbag casts the spell. You don't really feel much of anything happen after that, but Rhaegar, you see Mouse fall asleep. What do you do?
I'm picking him up and I'm just walking straight back out. I mean, I really don't think we're gonna get much out of this guy.
Okay, cool. You do that. Shitbag and the rest of the crew follow you. Do you go anywhere though?
Back to the original bag of holding.
Okay, you got the bag of holding on you. So
I never expressly stated that I picked it up, so okay.
Okay, I thought you did. So okay, all right, yeah. So you go back to the bag of holding. It's been several minutes by this point.
I know.
Nothing has happened with the bag.
I look at Pigeon and I just say to him, "Is there no way that you can communicate with Norbit to find out where he is?"
If I knew where he was at to begin with, then yes, but I don't know where he went.
I just point to the bag and went, "In there."
I mean, that's like yelling into a different plane. Like it's like me trying to it's like trying to communicate with like a different being in a different world just by yelling. Like that's not possible.
You got no way of sending a message to him.
Unless I know his exact location as to where he's at, I can't do anything.
You see Rhaegar get a little bit frustrated and just go, "I thought you were supposed to be two parts of the same fucking coin here."
Like it doesn't work that in that sense. Like if it did, then like who could honestly stop us? We've got limitations too, Rhaegar.
Fewer than the rest of us. I mean, he is supposedly a fucking god of some kind.
I mean, we don't know what Norbit really is right now. He is what he is.
It is what it is.
Maybe we'll find out once we get to that Eberron we're supposedly from, as to more details about what's really going on with us. But I mean, all I can tell you is that we're here, we're Pigeon and Norbit, and yeah, we might have the same soul in a sense, but I mean, you yourself have your limitations, just like we do. There's nothing we can do about it. We deal with the coins that we've been given, and we do with them as we see fit.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna put the bag of holding back on the ground, and I'm gonna open it up slightly and basically try and coax whatever's in there to come out again.
Okay.
But this time I'm gonna use speak with animals.
Okay. Roll me another persuasion check with disadvantage.
I was really hoping you wouldn't say that.
Well,
okay, that's actually not too bad. That's a 17 even with disadvantage.
okay. You cast the spell and you don't hear anything coming from the bag, but you do hear something, and it's coming from the woods.
You mean there?
No, you guys are still up
Or
here.
there?
Up there. Yeah, it's coming from there.
What do I hear?
You hear what sounds to be like human voices, which is odd because you just cast a spell that has to do with animals.
Okay, what are they saying?
Roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You vaguely hear them, but you hear what one of them sounded like. They said, "Do you think he's noticed us? Does he see us?" That's all you hear.
I want to do another perception check to see if I see anything.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 12.
Nope. Don't see nothing.
I'm going to start walking in the direction of the voices. I'm going to tell Pigeon, Shitbag, and Fenrir to... Actually, no. I'm going to... Oh, hold on. I am going to use Beast Sense and lay my hand on Fenrir and basically see the world through his eyes.
Okay. You do that.
I'm going to use as much movement as it needs to get to about 20 feet of the tree line.
Okay.
And I want to make another perception check, combination of both sight and smell, to see if I detect anything.
If you use smell, you should have advantage.
I'm gonna choose to keep a straight roll because I rolled a 19, and I don't think my fucking chances of getting a nat 20 are very high tonight.
Sure.
So that's a 23 total.
Okay. So are you doing smelling or hearing?
Smell.
Smell. You smell a fox and you smell a bunny rabbit.
I'm gonna bamf out of the spell. But before I do, I'm going to tell Fenrir to come back.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my own way back over there looking for the two creatures that Fenrir sensed.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
16.
Okay. You can kindly, vaguely see the floof tail of the bunny.
Of the bunny. So, given the fact that the bunny is smaller than the fox, should I not be able to see the fox?
Not in this case, no.
Okay. How far away from it am I?
About 25 feet.
I'm going to move another 5 feet. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take my axe out of its sheath and lay it 5 feet away from me in a sort of very passive and non-aggressive gesture.
Okay.
And I'm just going to see if I can persuade the rabbit to come closer.
Okay, give me just a second. Okay, it's not going to do that. Okay. So it does hear you lay the axe down. It does that thing where it gets spooked for a second and goes, "Eek!" And then it shoots in behind the tree, but then it pokes its head out and kind of does that where you kind of take your hands and peek around a corner just to see basically what's going on. You see this tiny little bunny rabbit, just very small.
I'm going to look over and I'm just going to say, "It's okay, little one. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. I just want to talk."
You see where he turns around and looks behind the tree and he goes, I don't know. He's a big person. And then you hear from behind the tree, you hear, well, the big people used to kill us, but now that we're smarter, maybe we can talk to them? I don't know.
Do I notice that he's talking to something?
Yeah, you see him. You see him turn his head behind the tree.
Okay. Do I actually hear what they're saying?
Yeah, you hear all of that.
I'm just going to say, I have no reason to hurt you. I'm not here to kill you. I don't know who has hunted you in the past, but I can promise you they have nothing to do with me.
I need you to also roll a perception check as you're communicating to them.
22.
Okay, you notice something very weird, and I'm talking extremely strange. So the spell that you cast has already worn off by now of the communicating with the beasts. It's already worn off. They're talking with their mouths in common, but you know firsthand that these creatures should not be talking.
Yeah.
That in fact that the only creatures that are very similar to this aspect would be people like mouse, but they're not mouse. It's almost like they're a different race altogether.
Okay. Like I said, I'm sitting there. My great axe is 5 feet away, is on the ground. I'm going to take out my hand axes and put them on either side of me, 5 feet away. I now am wielding no weapons at this point.
Okay, so the bunny rabbit, he's going to poke his head back out and he says, "What about the dogs?"
The dogs will not hurt you, I promise. Shitbag's too dopey, and I can control Fenrir. Don't you worry about them.
What about that thing behind you? And he points to Pigeon.
Pigeon? No, he's got no reason to hurt you.
Why is he so big? He's a big bird. And then you see from behind the tree, you see what looks to be the smallest club that you've ever seen. Just randomly bonk him on the back of the head. He's like, shh, don't insult them.
Trust me, he's not going to be insulted by that. He's not going to come any closer. Don't worry. I'm the only one that's going to be close to you. Just come on out. Let's have a conversation.
All right. So roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck. 11.
11? Okay. The rabbit turns around and says, I kind of want to see what he's all about. He's kind of cool. He's got blue skin. And then the other one you hear from behind the tree goes, no, he's big folk. He's gonna kill us. But the bunny rabbit's like, I want to go see. He's kind of cool. He's got blue skin.
Hey, Critter, what do I need to do in order to make you believe that I'm not going to hurt you?
The bunny rabbit says, you got a carrot?
I was more talking to the one that's telling the bunny rabbit that.
Like he stops you mid-sentence and says, you got a carrot.
Do I?
Do you have rations on you?
I do.
Okay, use a ration.
Okay. Yeah, I dig into 1 day's worth of rations and I pull out 2 carrots.
Okay. The bunny rabbit instantly comes out and comes towards you. It quite literally is just a regular rabbit. There's nothing special about him as far as the eye can see. He comes up to you and he does that thing where like in like the cartoons where they have their beady little eyes and they look at you and he takes his hands and he does that hand gesture of like, gimme.
Okay. I lift the carrots away just for a fraction of a second and I go, no.
He does that pouty beady face.
Your friend as well.
You see the other one from behind the tree poke his head out, and it's a fox.
Yeah, that's you. Come on.
And you see that in his mouth, he has a miniature club. Like he uses his mouth to bat people with.
Oh, buddy. I may not be here to hurt you, but it's going to take a lot more than that tiny little club to hurt me.
You see him very slowly come out from behind the tree.
Come on.
He's got the club still in his mouth.
Come on.
He sits behind the rabbit and just looks at you.
Okay. Now, drop the club. I don't want you bonking your friend here. Wow, that sounded bad.
Roll me a persuasion check. What did you roll? What did you roll? Not one. Okay. Yes. The fox looks at you and he does that thing where he shakes his head. Nope.
Okay, I hand the bunny rabbit one of the carrots.
He takes the carrot and he just like.
Okay. So, I want to know your name.
The bunny rabbit goes, well, honestly, we don't remember.
Okay. I don't remember how I got here, but that's fine. So, I'm assuming that you've been watching me and my friends for quite a while.
He has. I've been eating. And then you see, like, he's going back to eating the carrot.
I look to the fox and I just go, okay. So, you saw my big shiny friend fall from the sky, but he vanished before he hit the ground. You know what took him?
Actually, I'm going to roll for this.
Making a DM roll.
Oh, he don't know shit. He looks at you and shakes his head no.
Bullshit, he knows something.
No, he really, like, I rolled in that one. He don't know shit. He don't know jack shit.
Okay. Okay. Where is everybody?
Are you asking that in session or?
No, I'm asking the fucking animals.
While I make this roll, tell me how long catnap lasts.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Here in just a second, that 10 minutes will be up.
No, we can wake him if it's already been the 4 minutes for him doing the weird eating thing. We can wake him.
Do you want to be wakened up now?
It's up to y'all. You don't have to. I mean,
I'm gonna
remain and Pigeon and Fenrir doing that.
Yeah, but if they're distracted with the people, then just leave me asleep for the next whatever.
I'm going to say that Shitbag is going to suggest that you stay asleep in the fact that he doesn't know how long the effects of whatever happened to you will last. Yeah. So he's going to say that you need to stay asleep until the effects wear off. But I did roll a nat 20. Okay. So the little fox looks to the bunny rabbit and then does that motion to like tell him. And the bunny rabbit looks to you and says, "Well, last thing we remember is we started off as regular animals, and then the people vanished, and then we grew intelligence. We became smart."
Okay. How long ago was that?
I'm gonna make another roll.
You're asking an animal to tell you time.
Now
Yeah.
it's they're
A great sense of time. What are you talking about?
well,
Tell that
okay.
to my old dog that I'd left outside for 5 minutes and he thought I'd been there about a week.
Here's the thing, though. He's asking very specific questions that I personally have to roll for because of the way this islet works. He looks to you, Rhaegar, and says, "It feels like months, maybe a year.
Okay.
I don't remember right offhand, but all I know is that the last thing I remember, we were just regular animals. We had just your basic instincts that we always do. Then we woke up the next day and we had super high intelligence. We could speak the same language that the tall people do, but the tall people were gone."
But I thought it's the location that they were at when they went to sleep.
Do we know the location of the prison thing?
You have a map on you.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the map, I'm gonna lay it down, and I'm gonna point to the location of the prison where Chroma escaped from. And I just say, "What do you know about this place?"
I'm gonna roll. And I've got to roll for the other one too. Okay, one of them knows and the other one does not.
That makes for an interesting dynamic.
So the fox knows the location, but very vaguely. The bunny has no idea. But the fox looks to you and finally sets his club down. He looks to you and says, "That's the bad place."
Yeah, I gathered that. A friend of mine escaped from there.
He looks to you and says, "None of us have been there, but our animal instincts keep us away from there. It wards us off. It tells us not to go there."
You've already said that these animals are not magical, right? They're just plain
No,
old
no, they're just regular animals. Like mouse. Okay. Mouse is more humanoid than these are. These are quite literally just a regular fox and a regular bunny, but they have super high intelligence.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, a friend I tell them that a friend of ours escaped from there. That's where we're eventually going to be going, but one of our friends has gone missing. Oh god.
You actually say that he went missing?
Or yeah.
Okay, give me a second. Oh yeah, oh he fucking knows. So the fox looks at you and tilts his head around. He sees the bag. He goes, "Bad bag," and then he sprints off behind the tree again.
Okay. I look at the fox and I go, "Well, yeah." I mean, I had my suspicions that the bag had something to do with it.
He does that thing where he peeks around the tree again. He goes, "Get rid of that. That's bad. Really bad."
If I get rid of that, how am I going to get my friend out of it?
He's like, I don't know. I just don't want to go bad place."
No, you're not going in there. Don't you worry. I'm not going to put you. You don't have to go anywhere near the bag. Just, forget about the bag. Not entirely, but, don't worry about the bag. I want to know how I get my friend out of the bag.
Speaking of that, I actually have a plan with that.
We're going to get to you here in just a little bit, actually. After we finish this conversation, we're going to get to you. So he looks to you and says, "You can't get him out. It's the
come on.
It's the bag man. He's the one that does all of the bad things. He takes them to the places, and we don't see them again."
Okay, so how do I get the bag man out of the bag?
He quite literally shrugs his shoulders. Like, he doesn't know.
Does the bagman consume anything?
He shrugs his shoulders. He's like,
Okay.
He does look at you and say that several of his friends got kidnapped into the bag, and he's not seen them since.
What did your friends do in order to get the bagman to grab them?
Open the bag.
Well, we've opened this bag many times. It's not been until today that our friend has had our friend's gotten grabbed.
Yeah, he shrugs his shoulders. Norbit.
Yep.
At this exact point, what's your constitution modifier?
Give me a minute. Because I have a full-blown plan and you're either going to love it or hate it.
It depends on what your constitution modifier is.
+3.
+3? Perfect. Okay. You see as the bag opens up again and it grabs you as you're like trying to basically like shoot eldritch blasts and firebolts at it, and it drags you back in. You feel yourself being pulled again, and next thing you know, you shoot out of Rhaegar's bag and you land face first into the grass. Rhaegar, you see this. The arm comes out from the side of your waist where you kept the bag. The arm shoots out, throws him out, and then goes back in, and it's gone.
Reaction, I want to grab the arm.
Rhaegar, I'm going to allow you to do it as a split reaction, but you're going to do it with disadvantage. So you're going to try to roll and see if you can catch me in time, and it's going to be a sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, I had to roll against you, so I rolled a 19 on the die. The bag closes up and ties itself back up together again. And then you see the fox go, "See? Bagman!"
Okay. I look at the fox and I go, okay. I understand, okay. But look, my friend's out. That's what I wanted. See him?
While that's happening, Norbit's going to be like dusting himself off and he's going to start walking back towards the bag.
Okay.
I'm wearing the bag, right?
Yeah, Rhaegar, you are wearing the bag.
Okay, I look at Norbit and I just go, I wouldn't mess with this at the moment. Okay, let me see what these guys are saying, and then we'll get back to it.
Norbit's already going to start untying the bag.
You untie the bag.
Norbit's just going to look at him dead in the eyes and go, I'm going back in there.
Okay. You go back in the bag.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, you go back in the bag. And you're inside of the bag of holding.
I want to go back to that exact room I was at.
You're not going back in there. You are inside of Rhaegar's bag of holding. You will sit there.
I would like to shout into the abyss of the bag while I'm in there.
Okay, what do you say exactly?
Because I'm assuming this is where he fucking lives. I might not know that, whatever else. I want to kill this fucking thing. I don't care how, what, where. I want to kill it. So Norbit's going to shout, I'm in your home now, what, bitch?
Roll me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Let me see what my intimidation is. Alright. 5.
You don't hear or see anything.
Norbit's going to say, what, so you're just going to hit and run? Come back.
Roll me an intimidation check with disadvantage again.
No, I asked if you're going to hit and run it and you're not going to come back. Wouldn't that be persuasion? Because I'm asking him if he isn't going to come back.
For this one chance, I will let you roll persuasion, but you're still going to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just thought that was more of a persuasion than intimidation. I got a fault doing.
Yeah, you still don't see or hear nothing. It's just an empty void.
There's no light, no nothing. It's just I'm basically fucking.
You're just inside of a bag that is completely and utter void. It's just dark. That's all it is. You can see the opening up above you, but no light is coming through. You just know that the bag is open because Rhaegar is keeping it open.
I'm gonna shout Pigeon to see what he can see.
Inside of the bag?
Yeah, like just stick his head in basically and see if he
Okay.
can see anything with his dark vision.
Use perception with pigeon with disadvantage.
I mean, he has dark vision. That's why I wanted him to do it. Because obviously he said it's dark.
Yeah, in this case, dark vision is basically negated, like full on.
But I still get disadvantage. 7?
He sees you. That's it.
I don't understand how he still gets disadvantage if it negates the dark vision, but he still gets his normal sight.
It's because of the way the bag of holding works. Like, the wording of bag of holding is quite literally you're in a pocket dimension that has its own rules. So all of the rules that you think normally happens outside of the bag, they don't fucking work here at all.
So
Like,
it's got no sense of there's no laws essentially.
there's no
system.
laws. There's no laws in the system. It's just a
Is there a wall
no,
inside her, basically?
no.
So what am I stood on?
You're standing. You're like floating.
Hmm.
You're just like hovering into nothing.
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay. All right. Rhaegar, you see Pigeon ducks his head inside the bag. He pops his head back out and looks to you and says, all I can see is Norbit, but he's sitting there in the bag. So I guess let him do what he's got to do, figure something out, hopefully. But something's fishy here. Like, I don't like the sounds of what's going on here.
I agree with Pigeon, and then I just look at the fox and the bunny rabbit and I go, okay, you guys, you answered my questions. I know you guys don't want to be around this thing any more than I do, but you know, my buddy's in there again, so I gotta stick around. So you guys can go.
The bunny looks at you and says, are you hungry?
No. Why?
Well, I was going to say that you were kind enough to give me food, so you could come back to our village. And then you hear the fox say, not with the bag! And then the bunny is like, but he gave me carrot! And the fox is like, he has bad bag. You know it's forbidden.
I tell you what, buddy, okay? I get my friend out of there again, and I lock the bag.
I know what I want to do.
The fox looks at you and says, what do you mean by lock the bag?
I make it so that nothing can go in or go out.
How?
Fucking, I don't know, lock the damn bag.
Hmm.
Have I got anything I can, Oh. Actually, no. I'm going to change that answer. I tell him that if he allows us to go to the village, the bag will be on the ground, and I will cast snare so that anything that comes out of it is instantly trapped.
There you go. Now you're thinking. Good job. Clap for you.
I will.
Mouse wakes up and kicks the bag. I'm just kidding.
We've just reset back to the beginning of this fucking
now.
Okay, so I'm gonna swap over to Norbit so he can try to do what he's trying to do right quick, and then by the time that Norbit does what he's about to do, Mouse, you would have been able to wake up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so Norbit, what do you want to do?
I want to roll for stealth. Do I get advantage or disadvantage in that?
No, you get advantage for the stealth.
17.
Okay, you are stealth.
I want to leave my golden foon and my platinum spork in front of me. But obviously while I'm hidden, to try and coax him out.
So you're trying to use your golden spork and your platinum foon in order to try
Other way around, but yeah.
Oh yeah, so you're trying to use your favorite items to basically get him to come and grab you again.
Well, I'm assuming he's like a loot goblin. I have no idea what the fuck it is, by the way. I've not done no research. I'm assuming because it's in the bag of holding, it is a loot goblin. It likes loot. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah.
I'll tell you what. I was going to do this already. I'm going to let you do this, but I'm going to basically give you a freebie in this sense. And the fact that if Rhaegar chooses to give you the help action in a very specific way that I'm about to describe, this may or may not change your answer, but I'll still let you do it if you want to do it. Okay? So, Rhaegar, you can still communicate with Norbit through the bag, even though that it is technically a pocket dimension. You can still communicate through him by sticking your head in the bag, right? So, if you do me a favor and roll me an insight check on everything that just transpired within the entire time that this has all happened in this session, then I'm going to give you guys a freebie.
Yeah, that's not happening.
What did you roll?
Roll a 7.
A 7? Okay. You don't know. Norbit, I was gonna give you the same roll anyway. You can roll an insight as well.
Yep.
I don't know about the bagman.
Neither do I, but I'm taking guesses off of education.
No, this is me as Rhaegar just going, I know no about bagman.
I'm gonna let you get advantage on it too, Norbit, and I'll tell you why if you get it.
I mean, I'll still go for the advantage, but I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to relay all of this information to you, Norbit, and this is something that all of this, it's kind of finicky, but it will determine as to what you do from here. Okay. Don't you find it odd that you get grabbed from the bag, get brought to another room that's the exact measurements of everything, physically, emotionally, everything, into a giant room that's basically the same statistics as another bag of holding. But then after your period of time happened of your what you should have been able to last for, he throws you back out.
Yeah, he's not trying to kill me.
No.
Well, I mean, he's not trying to fucking...
No, I want you to think about it more logically. What have you been saying jokingly this entire time about how that you have certain features about your physical body?
Yeah.
He can't kill anybody who's not made of organic material.
Yes.
Bingo. If he can't breathe, then the bagman has no use for Norbit.
Yes.
So he was trying to kill Norbit by suffocating him. He didn't do it. He failed. So he threw him back out of the bag. He got mad. He doesn't like that.
Oh, yeah. So his options are, so he's not interested in, well, I don't know if he's still interested in shiny objects like Norbit is, but...
I gave that information to you because of the information you were given through the events that transpired as to what you did.
Well, that's basically Buru side of Norbit coming out and being like, fucking Galaxy Brain.
Basically, yes, exactly. So what do you want to do now that you've thought about it?
It has to be living, correct? Like, it has to be an organic living.
Well, okay, so again, it comes down to the situation that you were the first person that he grabbed.
Yeah.
He grabbed you thinking that he was going to be able to kill you and do his thing that he is designed to do. He failed at it, so now he's having a pissy fit, and he threw you out of the bag, and he disappeared. So it's not the fact that it's living organic matter that you're needing. It's the fact that he's like a child. If he doesn't get his way, he's going to have a little temper tantrum, and he's going to go sit in a fucking corner until he gets what he wants. But what he wants is something you can't give unless you want to change your alignment.
Yeah, you're not sacrificing a fucking animal.
Oh no. I wasn't planning on it. I was thinking more along the lines of a plant.
A plant?
He wants to kill something that is organic and can breathe. He wants to kill it by suffocation from the Vindsvept. Technically, plants do breathe. Plants are living.
I mean, I gave you the information from what you rolled, so you do with it as you will, but that's basically what happened. He's like a child having a pissy fit because he didn't get his way.
Now, here's the other thing, Mayhem, is I'm not trying to sacrifice him. I'm trying to bait him out.
Yo, Norbit.
Yeah?
Get the fuck out of the bag. I've got a plan.
2 seconds. I am going to tell you what my previous plan was, Tony, if you hadn't got me out of the bag, though, and you did.
Yeah.
I was going to roll stealth again. I was going to bait him into that same room and then blow that fucking ring up with him in it.
Yeah, so the reason I didn't allow you to do that was because of the way that the bag of holding works.
Oh yeah, it would have killed him, but I was going to be dangling outside of the bag like that he had just gone into, so I would be fine because technically it wouldn't kill me on the outside of the bag, just the inside.
Yeah, so
I
the
would have
way
survived, but I would have insta killed the fucking bag man.
you would have hit him for sure, but it's more the lines of that, like, he wasn't going to come back out until the timer went out, and when the timer ran out and you didn't die, he had his pissy fit and.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna pick up my fork and spoon, and I'm still in stealth, correct?
Yes.
I'm assuming because obviously these are pocket dimensions, correct?
You're inside of a pocket dimension, yes.
Yeah. So he has the ability to go between pocket dimensions, otherwise I'd be able to see him in here.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, there's no way for us to do that, if I'm
No.
mistaken, correct?
No.
Yeah, alright, I didn't think so. Our only real options are, what was your plan, Mayhem?
I'm not telling you until you get out.
I want to stay in the back. I can't die in this fucker.
You
I mean, I
can.
can, but not from fucking suffocation.
You can't. You can die in the bag, just not from the same way that Mouse and
Yeah.
Rhaegar would die.
I have extended time in here.
No, it's still based off of your constitution modifier. It's just the type of damage you take will not be suffocation.
Yeah, it's a different type, which is the reason why the Bagman had his pissy fit.
Yeah. What's the type that would kill me?
You don't know that yet.
Is there any way for me to find that out?
Yeah, wait another 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, it wouldn't insta kill me, would it?
No, it wouldn't insta kill Rhaegar or Mouse either. It wouldn't do it to either of them. It's just the fact that you would take damage differently than the way that those two would take damage.
Right, I'm gonna set to Rhaegar before I get out of this bag. I want to see what's gonna happen to me. I will wait on and like basically give it like a fucking second longer than I can do whatever. So that'll take like 1 second worth of damage from it, just to see what type of damage it is.
Mouse, by that time you wake up.
Okay.
And I also need you to make a roll the moment you wake up. I need you to make a intelligence saving throw again.
3.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Oh my God.
You're about to get a second level. You're still under short term. You're still going to have the one that you currently have. So you're going to be.
Oh, dear God.
So you're going to be starving. Like, you're going to be fucking hungry. But I need you to roll me a D10 first to see how long the two effects last together.
Can he hold like a coherent conversation?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like fucking crazy.
I'm just gonna tell Mouse to keep on eating his ration packs.
Yeah, like right now he's fucking insane. Like, he's batshit crazy. But go ahead and roll me a D10 to see how long both effects last together.
3.
So 3. Okay. So for the next 3 minutes, both of the effects of the first effect and the effect you're about to roll is going to happen while you're awake. So roll me a D100.
60.
For the next 3 minutes, you have the absolute massive urge to beat the shit out of Rhaegar.
Oh, sweet.
You want to beat the absolute living fuck. Like, the way this is going to work is you're going to have this like moment where you're starting to remember shit that Rhaegar has done to you in the past, of like throwing you at doors, of like basically insulting you and doing like bad shit that you just didn't like, and you even told him that you didn't like it, and you're just going to get into this like fucking rage. You're going to get pissed off, but you're super hungry.
I go into rage?
In a sense, yeah.
Have a Snickers, Mouse. You're not you when you're hungry.
Basically, you're going to be exactly that. You're going to be hangry. You're going to be very hangry.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. So you won't be able to know that he's going to attack you until he does what he's about to do. So he gets to react first, and then you get to do a reaction in response to that. So Mouse, knowing the fact that you're absolutely pissed off at Rhaegar and you want to beat the ever-living fuck out of him until he dies, and you're absolutely starving to the point to where that the fucking grass that you're looking at is food to you, what do?
I go into sneak.
Okay. All right. Roll me a stealth check.
It's stealthy. They don't know I'm awake yet, right? They're all focused on the other stuff.
You're in like that phase of where you're waking up, like you're starting to move.
A 12.
12. Rhaegar, what's your passive perception?
It's higher than a 12. I know that.
It is higher than 12. Okay, you see him. The rest of the characters, however, nope. And yes,
it's a 14.
14. Okay, you're going to see Mouse. The fox notice where Mouse hit at, and the bunny did not. Then the wolf will for sure see him because he has advantage. And Pigeon can roll if he wants to, but he doesn't have to.
Sure.
So roll for Pigeon as a perception.
9.
He doesn't see Mouse. So part of the party sees Mouse go into stealth, and you know exactly where he went. The rest of them don't see shit. Rhaegar, what do?
He hasn't attacked me yet, has he?
Nope.
Not yet. He just went into stealth.
I'm just going to keep an eye on him.
Okay. All right. We're going to swap to Norbit very quickly. Norbit, it is almost time for you to get out of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
You've got roughly about 30 seconds left. Okay.
Oh, we're waiting there for 31.
Okay. You got it. All right. So, Mouse.
Yeah.
What do you do?
How far am I from Rhaegar?
You're roughly about 15 feet.
So I do my little my sneak to, like, of course, I don't know he sees me.
Yeah, you don't know he sees me.
To objects here and there. Skitter, to a rock, to a tree, whatever, and making my way closer and closer to the group.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast because I'm on speed dial.
And
by this time, I reach Rhaegar.
Yep.
Still unaware whether or not, he knows me. And I bite down hard in his tail.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Roll me a. Yes. All Dragonborns have tails.
I've been playing this entire campaign not knowing I had a fucking tail.
You have a tail. All Dragonborns are born with tails.
So where's my tail attack, Tony? Where's my tail whip, huh?
You don't have a tail whip.
Unarmed damage.
You don't have a tail whip. Mouse, go ahead and make me a attack using the. I'm going to give you +3 on the attack. So roll a 1d20 +3 to see if you hit.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
14.
What's your AC, Rhaegar?
18.
18? Okay. So his chunky ass is so fucking thick that you can't get through. You're just like,
gnawing.
Hey, Tony.
Teething.
Hey, Tony.
Uh-huh.
That's 2 sessions in a row you've called me fat.
I mean, I said your ass is
It is what it is.
I said you're thick, chunky. You could take that however you want, but you could take that as being like you have a nice thick ass, or you can say it.
I want everybody to know that that's 2 sessions in a row that Slade Zano has actually verbally abused one of his players.
You can either take that as a verbal abuse, or you can take it how I meant and be that you have a nice, thick, chunky ass. And it's very nice.
For being a man who prides himself in being very particular about his words.
You can take my words however you want to, man. I'm just relaying the information.
But apparently you have a fat ass.
What were you stuffing your face with as you said that?
A cookie.
The fucking irony in that is just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I'm dummy thick too. I'll admit that.
Actually, you just reminded me I have brownies.
All right, so Rhaegar, you turned around. You see this absolute hatred in Mouse's eyes, like he's full on fucking pissed at you. But
This is for the door.
he's gnawing at your tail like a fucking rabid rat, like just
Charm person.
Okay. Roll a saving throw for me, please. I think it's wisdom, and just so you know, Mouse is proficient at it.
15.
What's your spell save DC?
Yeah, he's saved.
He saved? Cool.
Yeah, he's saved.
So you waste a spell slot casting that, and Mouse is still gnawing at your tail like your tail is his next dinner.
Oh, do I have another turn? Do I continue?
Yes, you do.
Can I sit on him?
Sweet.
Not until Mouse does his turn.
I pull out my sword in an attempt to chop off his tail.
Okay, now make an attack using your sword.
I forgot.
You son of a bitch.
Which one? What was my sword again on
Okay, so
damage-wise?
the damage is
Still +9, but it's
+9
right?
to hit, but your
Right.
damage is the equivalent of
Is it 1d6 +3? I have something here that says 1d6 +3.
Yeah,
What-
that sounds about right.
What does it
Or
say?
is that the old one? Because I have one. I still have Castigo on here as well.
So the 1d6 was your sword damage for
Sword,
Castigo?
yeah, but I don't know if that's old.
Because I haven't completely worked that out yet, except for the gun part. Do raise it up a die, so make it 1d8 plus whatever the modifier was, and that will be your damage for the sword. And then your gun for sure is already finished, and it's the 3d10. But you roll to see if you hit.
Right.
So roll that first.
23.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Roll your damage.
I don't know why you keep on asking this. You know what my fucking AC is?
It's puny.
Anyway, it was 1d8 plus what?
3.
3.
Tony, does Rhaegar have a stiff tail or a floppy tail? The reason I'm asking is because if it's a really stiff one that has very little mobility, it's going to be really difficult for him to turn around and get something that's biting it off of his tail. If it's floppy, he can just sling it around.
Yeah, it's not floppy. It's
yeah, you're going to have some time getting him off if you try to do it by your hands.
Yeah.
Or even your axe or anything like that, because you can't reach around.
6 damage.
You dealt 6 damage. Rhaegar, you take 6 points of damage. You see him pull out his sword out of his special gun.
Stabby stab.
And he goes, stab.
And
And he's still gnawing on your tail, but he just stabbed you in the tail. It fucking hurt.
I want to try and use my tail and shake it around to try and throw a mouse off of my ass.
Well, okay,
Is it floppy or stiff?
Well, let me get to Norbit first, and then you can do just that. Norbit, I need you.
What happened to the tail?
Yeah, but is your tail floppy or stiff?
I mean, you
is it limp or stiff?
No, because it really does depend. If it's stiff,
Norbit, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
disadvantage for being an asshole.
No.
I'm not drunk though.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
With advantage?
Nope.
No.
13.
Okay, you're gonna take half.
Okay.
I gotta find the dice.
Alright, while he finds his dice, Mayhem.
Mayhem can do his thing, but I gotta find the dice.
Stiff or floppy tail.
I feel like whatever answer I give you, you're just going to make a meme about it, so I'm going to refrain from giving you an answer.
No, I actually genuinely need to know.
No, you don't.
I'm not going to take the piss. It's to do with if you'll be able to fucking, grab him off of it or not. I'm using animal logic.
I'm trying to, shake my tail and throw him off.
Yeah, and that also depends. If it's a floppy tail, you're going to be more successful because he's going to sling about. If it's stiff, it's going to be more of a fucking, trying to hit a tree against a tree. It really does depend and have actually some fucking factors to it,
Okay, so Norbit, you're going to take 8 points of damage that's already halved.
What damage, though?
It's going to be... I'm going to say... Well, it is going to be crushing. It's crushing him physically, but I'm trying to determine what type of damage it's going to be. I'm going to say bludgeoning in this case.
The reason I asked is because they take suffocation damage, so I'm trying to figure out what type of damage
Yeah, it's going to be bludgeoning damage, and the way that I'm going to describe this is basically it's kind of like taking a tin can under a like a crusher. Like you slowly start
I've got
to crush
a better
it.
example.
Like pressure.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I've got a better way to explain.
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah,
like
I'm on about for people listening. I've got a better example. The bag of holding is essentially trying to reject me, and by doing that, it's trying to squeeze me the fuck out.
Basically, yeah, but it's
like putting a fucking a dolphin at fucking the Mariana Trench where the pressure's so fucking high,
Yeah,
it's just
so-
gonna explode eventually.
basically, yeah.
Using fucking big words.
I know fucking oceans and animals.
But the pressure inside of the bag is starting to crush your outer layer, your metallic parts. So you
Does
see,
Norbert enjoy it?
I mean, that's up to you, man. Like you could be
Oh
that
my
type of guy if you
God.
want
Is
to.
Is it the crushing the bitch off of Resident Evil?
Not that kind of crush, no.
Okay, Norbert,
Nah.
get the fuck out of the bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb out of the bag. Do I see fucking Mouse attacking his tail?
I will say yes. You come out just in time to see him go stabby stab into his tail.
Nom 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 nom.
So I'm not gonna fully get out of the bag. I'm just gonna go like half out of the bag.
I need
And
you
I'm just-
fully out of the bag, asshole.
Hold up, I'm gonna get out of it eventually.
Oh
And
my
I'm just
God.
gonna put my hands on his shoulders, Mayhem's shoulders,
Eventually.
and just go. You might want to get him off your tail.
Yeah, and I can shake my tail and try and throw him off.
All right, Mouse, make a dexterity saving throw. Rhaegar, make an opposed strength check.
Dexterity saving throw.
Well, actually, if it's a stiff tail, it'd be strength. If it's a floppy tail, it'd be dexterity.
Oh, because I still have to have the strength in order to throw him off.
Woo, crit!
You
You also have the
son of a
Nah.
bitch.
So Rhaegar, you need to hit a crit in order
I
to.
didn't.
Okay.
He severs the tail.
You swing your tail, and basically what Mouse is doing is he's using the grip of the sword and his other arm to hold onto your tail, and then he bares his teeth into your tail to hang on for dear life, and you're just swinging your tail, and you still hear him go nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Tail against the tree.
You can do that if you want to, and then he gets to make another dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna make it to where that you're gonna be doing like a unarmed strike, basically. So I want you to make an attack roll against his AC, and if he beats your roll with his dexterity saving throw, you just miss. And I'm gonna say that your tail swing is gonna be 1d20 plus. I want to give the same roll as Mouse, do 1d20 plus 3.
I would like to hold a reaction while that's going on.
Go for it.
Yep.
The bunny and the fox are just watching this all happen. This is like, what the fuck?
That's 19 in total.
Okay, so Mouse, what do you get on your dexterity saving throw?
I would like to use a luck point.
Okay.
I would like to use all.
Fucking luck points.
I'll stick with that 10.
Okay. He does hit you. Rhaegar, you're going to do an unarmed strike against Mouse. What is your modifier for your strength?
+6.
Okay, Mouse, you're going to take 6 points of damage, and he rams you up against the tree, and he flings you off of his tail.
Oh, okay.
How far away does he land?
Tell you what. I'll roll and I'll tell you. He goes about 5 feet away.
Okay.
I want to. This is my last spell slot.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I want to cast Entangle on him.
Okay. Go.
Entangle.
Do what you got to do.
I want to use my reaction.
Okay. What do you do?
I want to jump in front of Mouse.
Oh, you're.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So.
And you shield.
Okay. Well, I think ensnare is a saving throw. Or a tangle. Yeah, it's a saving
I
throw.
don't give a fuck about your AC, you ass clown.
No,
Yeah.
I did damage. I didn't know. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
You
So.
Son of a bitch, I'm telling you.
So, what roll does Norbert have to make? He's going to do it with disadvantage because he's jumping out of a bag of holding to try to get in front of Mouse.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait a
actually, couldn't I just
minute.
pull Rhaegar to move the fucking shot? Like, since I'm technically on his back?
I was about to say that. DM, he can't.
You
jump-
can do that. You can do that latter part.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, because I didn't. I forgot I was still in the bag.
Okay.
Back, asshole. You can't jump in front of me that well.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, listen,
so,
I've got Long Strider. I could fucking use it.
I've got one too, dickhead.
I've also got the fucking other one to get triple.
Norbit, make a strength check to see if you're capable of moving him enough to get Mouse out of the line of sight.
Can I make an moving strength check?
Would I also get advantage on this since technically I only have to move his arms?
No, because you're half inside a bag of fucking holding.
Yeah, so half of me's in another dimension to pull you from.
Which means you have no anchor point.
It means I am the anchor point.
I'm going to say both of you make a regular roll. All right, what did you both roll?
Are we doing the strength plus modifier?
Yes.
3.
Okay. What'd you get, Rhaegar? Okay. All right. So you feel Norbit tickle your fancies, and you shoot your spell at Mouse. Mouse, make a strength saving throw with advantage because of Norbit giving you a
Tickling him.
help action.
Giving him an advantage.
Yeah, because I tickled you.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling a strength saving throw with advantage to see if you can get out of the spell.
Why give him an advantage, you son of a bitch?
It basically made you have a wobbly aim.
No, you didn't. You didn't throw me off that much.
No, I tickled you essentially.
14.
Son of
14? Does he pass?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Basically, you see him shoot the spell out, and nothing happens to you, Mouse.
Sweet. I draw my firearm.
You son of a bitch.
Roll initiative, bitches. Roll initiative, bitches.
Before he does that, do I have time to do one more thing?
No, sir, you do not. And funny enough, I have a map for this.
Technically, this would be classed as a free action, so I think I do.
So, Tony.
Yep.
I'm assuming the direwolf's not combat ready yet, is it?
No.
I was asking because obviously this has got an attack on the sheet, but I was like, I don't think it's old enough yet. So,
is Shitbag on my side or is Shitbag on
Shitbag is watching the whole ordeal happen, and I'm
sitting there, just like, I don't want to get in the middle of this.
I don't want to get in the middle of this. This is getting strange.
Put Norbit behind Rhaegar.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why are you? Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it that way.
Listen, I can't let him get hurt.
Okay.
This is the fucking bar scene all over again.
What about Milani? Milani's missing. That's right.
Milani's missing. Milani's missing.
Never realm.
I rolled a dirty 20.
My ass, you did.
We need to do the fucking initiative.
No, I did. I got it right there. I rolled a 20.
You actually did.
Tony.
Yep.
You said roll initiative, so I rolled initiative.
Yeah, I see the 20.
Hold on.
I got a beautiful 6.
Okay.
I need to roll for Pigeon too, right? Fuck.
No, he goes on your bonus action.
Oh yeah, I still need to talk to you about that actually because I thought of a change that we may be able to do at some point.
Yeah.
With that.
Nat 20. Fuck yeah. Okay. Yep.
I thought I'd give proof. That's a 22, by the way.
No. If you would have said it, I would have believed you.
No, I back up my bullshit.
I wouldn't have. I'll be honest.
Roll for Shitbag, just in case that he does need to interact with something.
That's a 22 because I got +2 bonus, Tony.
Yeah, I'm putting you above Mouse, but basically you're going to go before Mouse, and then...
Wait, are you all trying to kill me?
No.
I mean, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to stop you two from hurting each other.
13 for Shitbag.
Okay.
Yeah, this is some fucked up shit.
Tony, can I get control of my token, please?
Yes, I am.
So I can yeet myself out of existence.
So, Tony, question actually to do with my shield.
Yes, sir.
Reaction. Would that technically help Mayhem since I'm on his back?
No.
I'm in the bag still. Halfway, anyway.
Combo.
You can cast shield on Rhaegar because you're within touch distance.
Alright, there you go.
It doesn't mean he's going to.
Yeah, exactly. It was just curiosity more than I don't know whose side I'm on.
I mean, this is one of the very few times where I can honestly say, and I'm 100% accurate in saying this is not my fault.
That's fair.
It was for science.
All right. Okay.
I want Katie to keep this bit in the recording, and I want her to amplify this line of dialogue. This is not my fault.
I'm
Oh, how
loving.
funny would it be if the bagman joined in too? Like, he just popped out at my side and was like, yeah, let's fuck him up.
This is like the highlight of my entire week. This like made my entire birthday.
It's your birthday in like 3 hours and 45.
Right?
Tony, I'm going to do you a deal. I'm going to let you roll something for me.
Okay.
I want you to roll a 1d20, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
1 to 9, right? 1 to 9, I'll help Rhaegar. From 10 to 20, I will help Mouse in this situation. I will let you do the roll.
I'll do a 1d4, make it easier. 1 and 3, you help Rhaegar.
It's an
2 and 4, you help
Yeah.
Mouse.
I've given you the control.
3, you're helping Rhaegar.
Alright, there you go.
I get 23 AC, motherfuckers.
Okay, Rhaegar, it is your turn.
Don't you dare fucking turn around and use me as a human shield. I know I could hear it when you went,
No, I was more trying to figure out whether I want to run away or whether I just want to hold a reaction.
He's gonna chase you.
I'm going to tell you now that in logistics terms, he still has 3 minutes left before the effects wear off. So if you can buy time for 3 minutes, which is 30 rounds.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
Then you can get him to snap out of it, basically.
We are not playing 30 rounds of combat tonight, Tony. It is too.
I understand that. I'm giving
just
you the
letting you know like how long.
I'm letting you know how it's long it's going to last.
I know, but the way you said it made it sound like it's a very real possibility.
Find a way, gentlemen. Find a way. I'm playing to kill right now.
I'm playing to kill.
I am playing to kill.
Whose side is Shitbag on then? Because
Shitbag's just chilling right now. He's just chilling.
Right now, Shitbag is neutral. Like, he's not doing anything, but
he doesn't know what to do right now. He's just passing gas.
Yeet.
He is on the board. But he's he's just. Yeah.
I'm still attached to your back, so wherever you go, you tap me.
Yeah,
that's
exactly right. So you do a full disengage. Do you dash?
I don't even fucking know how far I went. I looked to like 20.
You were right next to Shitbag, so you went about like 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 20 feet,
20.
yeah.
20 feet, yeah. I've got a speed of...
You've also got an autonomous object on your back that's a human size.
Yeah, actually, you're carrying me on your back. Is that going to slow them down?
No, you have a speed of 30 because you're armored, but if you were unarmored, you would have a speed of 40.
No, that's not... Wait, what?
Does it? Your character sheet says 30-40, right?
No, it says 40-30.
It's the same then. If you have armor on, it's the same concept we just said, where it's basically weighing you down. So you have a speed of 30. If you're unarmored, which is what most barbarians do, your speed is 40.
Yeah, but he's also carrying another, like a whole human being, not really human, but he's getting humanoid being.
Well, I'm technically in the bag of holding, kind of still, aren't I?
Oh, so, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
He's still in the bag of holding, so it doesn't count against that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Then yeah, you're right.
Like my legs are just dangling in there, just like. Whee!
You see the bag just flying around.
Oh,
He's like a fucking genie.
Get back here.
Yeah. I can't fucking even. I've got to scroll down.
Okay.
I was looking at potential options to help you.
I have no idea why I'm moving because this firearm can go anywhere in this fucking arena. It's not.
Yeah.
Unless I was to jump into the bag of holding with you.
Oh god.
Hey,
that would be fun.
Fuck it.
I said we could fight in the bag of holding.
Fuck it. Scroll on next widget.
Did you use a dash action?
No.
Okay, you didn't. That's your movement. You have an action, a bonus action, and a free action.
I'm holding my reaction.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right. Mouse, your turn, buddy.
No.
You want to full on kill Rhaegar.
Yep. I'm shooting to kill.
I'm shooting to kill. I'm going for the eyes.
He's going for that headshot.
25.
This is so fun.
This is so fun. I'm actually enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'm
little bit of
glad you are.
A little bit of PvP is always good, you know.
This feels like going into the labs on
Make
Tarkov.
my movement.
A fucking hatchet.
No, that's a lot easier.
Make my first shot.
Okay.
That is point blank range, you little asshole.
12.
That does
No.
not hit.
It's not hits.
And if the DM tries to give you advantage for being at close range, he can suck my
Take my
big
second
face.
shot.
No, it doesn't work like
20. Dirty 20.
Oh fuck! Can I explain what happens on that first shot real quick?
that. Sure.
Mayhem like swishes to the side, and because Norbert's attached to his back, he gets flung to the side, and he just goes wee.
I'm not pushing that hard.
All right.
Arms raised up.
Like roll.
So does the second attack hit?
Yeah, it should.
If Norbert's not using shield, then yes.
Yeah, I'm not yet. Well, actually, wait. I never used my reaction, Tony? Does that carry over?
Yes.
Then yeah, I will use shield.
Okay.
Yeah, what does it do to my AC? +5?
Yeah.
Yes, it
That
does.
does not hit. How long does it last for?
Oh no, never mind. I used my reaction, then I had to fucking try and tickle Rhaegar.
That's true.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. My memory is both a curse and a blessing. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna melt you down and use you as a new fucking great axe. It's fine.
roll
Alright, I'll skin you alive and make a new bag of holding to hide in.
roll damage.
Oh,
do you use it? Do you use any grit points at all?
No.
Do you use
Slobbering
the
at the mouth.
thing?
19 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Add 1d6 of lightning damage too, because you have the ethereal equipped.
Oh, that's right. 1d6 of lightning
Tony.
damage. You can't forget
Hey,
that.
hey, buds. You want to stop
2,
more ways to
so
kill?
21. Gonna activate action surge.
Oh, you're a fucking fighter.
I'm waiting for the Garita to come out.
Oh, fucking
He's not in a very happy mood, so it won't
This is-
come out right now.
This is the best birthday ever.
Here we go again. 1d20 plus 9. A critical fail.
Oh shit!
He's got to
Hold
take
on.
that damage himself.
Hold
right?
up! Hold up!
Hold up.
I tell you what.
Tell me that breaks the crystal.
No, it'll jam my gun, I
I
think.
tell you what.
Oh, God.
Rhaegar,
Nanny.
roll me a luck check.
Why?
Just do it.
Do you want to die? Do you want to die?
I don't get luck checks.
I have one luck check left, too. I have a 1 luck point left, too.
No, he has a luck. It's a straight luck check. This is like a 1d20, no modifiers. Roll me a luck check.
Yeah, you're literally getting lucky with this critical fail right now.
15.
15. Okay. Mouse, I'm going to make you roll
Yay. You're gonna roll, see if you get a concussion.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what's about to happen. I want you to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. It's a 1 on my character. Yeah. Go. 7.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, Rhaegar,
Yeah.
you see his mouse, when he pulls that next trigger, he's in that moment where like he's sprinting after you. He's trying to like kill you and do all of this as quickly as possible because he's like in a fucking maniac sense, right? He's gone batshit crazy, and you can tell. He pulls the trigger, but he trips and he lands on the back end of his hilt and bumps his head against the hilt. He hits his head extremely hard. I'm going to make Mouse take damage for this, and it's the reason why that he's going to come out of this stupor. 2 points of damage, Mouse.
Cognitive recalibration.
Sweet.
Basically, it's going to like reset his brain, and he's going to get out of the negative effects of madness, but you're going to keep the 2 points of madness. Okay.
I need the right 2.
Huh?
It stacks.
No, wait, hold on a minute. You just said that he gets out of the negative effects of madness, but he keeps the what?
Okay, madness is kind of like exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
There's only certain specific ways to get the madness to go away. This is not one of them. So he has to do a long rest in order to get rid of the madness. If he does a short rest, he can get rid of one level of the madness. So it's basically going to, because of the nat 1, he's going to negate basically the negative effects because of how hard he hit his head of the madness effects. So that it's going to go away. It's kind of like he's resetting his brain, basically, right? But because of the fact that madness is like a magical effect that happens to the brain, it's going to linger there until he goes and sleeps it off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Mouse, you kind of do that thing where you roll over to the side a little bit and you now have a splitting headache, but you're back to your senses.
Oh, sweet.
You're not hungry, you have a really bad headache, and you no longer are pissed off or anything.
I drink a potion.
Okay. We are out of combat.
Shall load my gun.
You got fucking lucky, Rhaegar. I'm not gonna lie. You got fucking lucky on that. Had he not
Not
rolled a
great,
nat
bro.
1, I would not have given that to you.
Yeah, I fucking failed, bro.
The way that it works is that for whatever he rolls to tell how long the effects last, he would have chased you to the ends of the earth until the effects wore off, and he would have killed you.
You can't kill me.
Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
On this island, he can. On this island, he can.
I can't kill me.
But anyway,
On this island, they can.
I'm going to give you guys a chance to tell me what you do, and whatever you do from here on out, it's going to be the last thing you guys do. It's the end. We're going to end the session after this. So, what do you guys do now that Mouse is back to his cognitive functions?
I dig a 10-feet hole in the ground and bury the fucking bag of holding.
I'm still in it. I resist.
For fuck's sake.
So,
Yeah,
does
I'm gonna bury it with him in it.
I resist. I hold my arms out so he has to dig a big hole.
It's a 10-foot square hole. I don't think you're fucking big enough to do that.
Go, Robo Arms.
Can he do that, Tony?
no? He's not. He's not fucking Inspector Gadget. Okay, like he doesn't have contraptions inside of his fucking body. All right, he's a
Yet.
like. Oh my gosh, Scott. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Rhaegar, you can dig a hole if you want to and throw the bag of holding with him in it if you want to, but he's gonna have enough time to snatch the bag before you fill the hole back up. So if that's what you guys want to do that. But right now, you guys have taken a lot of fucking damage. Mouse is in a state to where that he's like could snap at any fucking moment because of the madness shit that's been going on. You still don't know what the fuck is going on. And these animals have offered to take you to this town to help you guys out, and then all this shit went down.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What was the potion roll again?
You
4+2 for a small one, right?
yeah, all you guys have is small potions right now. So 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Hey, look at me remembering shit.
7.
Good job. You get 7 back.
Sweet.
Okay, so
I want to go give the little bunny rabbit a cuddle.
okay. The bunny rabbit looks at you and says, "Like, do you like? I think you guys need to just come with us."
Yeah, give me a cuddle and I'll come with you. Okay.
He cuddles you and says, "You got any more carrots?"
Yeah, I hand him 3 carrots this time.
Yes, stuff the bunny. I'm hungry.
I like this bunny.
He gives the biggest absolute bunny smile that he could possibly give, and he says, "You are now my daddy." And that is where we're going to end the session.
What now?
Papi chulo.
Poppy!
Little fucking bunny daddy? I don't fucking think so.
That is the end of the session, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. This was absolute a blast. This was the best birthday episode that I could possibly have got. I did not expect that shit to go down, and
Yeah,
it did.
massive contrast to my birthday, huh?
Oh my gosh, this was great. Are you seeking some slick new gaming gear to add to your arsenal? Our friends over at Inked Gaming have developed their site into a one-stop shop for all of your tabletop gaming needs. From vibrant-looking dice to cleverly designed dice bags to sweet sleeves, playmats, and a whole lot more. Their site is rich with quality goods that will help you up your game. Team Inked has been a friendly, reliable supplier to the gaming community for nearly 10 years, and we want them to continue growing for the next 100. In fact, we love their products so much that they didn't even approach us to promote them on our podcast. We wanted to utilize our affiliation with Inked to let people know about their gear. So head on over to inkedgaming.com today and get your hands on some awesome gear that matches your game and your style.